Hello, Muddy Feet Yogis. Hi. If you're here already, go ahead and say something in our chat screen. Just getting settled. We won't really officially start until 7:15, but I thought it would be helpful just to get on early, let people get comfortable. If you didn't see our post earlier today, you've never been to one of these new moon classes, you'll want something to write with, a piece of paper, and a candle if you have one. I'm just going to get my stuff set. And in the description of this video and over on the chat, no, not over on the chat, now over on the chat, I will paste it there, is a link to the Spotify playlist that I'll be playing tonight. So I can't play it live so that we don't get copyright strikes, but I'm gonna have it in my earpiece, so I'll tell you guys when to start the music at home. If you want to do it silently today with just my cues, that's great too. You can watch this later and use the music, whatever you wanna do. So that's an option for you as well. If you're here, say hi. It's so strange being in an empty studio without you guys. Lisa, hi Lisa, she says I've been looking forward to this all day. Me too. I hope that it's not too echoey. I hope we'll do good. I know we'll do good. I've got my notes because, you know, you guys, when you're practicing at the same time as teaching, who knows? I might just stay in child's pose for 15 minutes. I might lose myself. We'll see. No, I promise to stay on schedule. That's what I'm reviewing right now as we get started. Stay on schedule, Emily. So we can talk a little bit. Is anybody else in Aries here? Because I am in Aries and we are in Aries season, folks, which can be, very challenging, but also lots of opportunity for joy and excitement. Hey, Janie. Yay! I'm so happy to have you guys with me. I miss you all so much. I feel like I'm just wandering through life, not really understanding what's happening right now. And these live videos are so much fun to do, interact with you guys. So we're just gonna take the next, 10-ish minutes here to get set up. If you've got a mat, great, you can use a towel. If you've got candles, we're gonna structure this just like our in-session classes where we set intentions. I'll read a little bit from the post that I created earlier today to kind of give people a rundown because I know we'll have some new folks joining us. Hey, Delaney, my cat has taken the liberty of planting herself on my mat already. Perfect. Set your intentions with your cat in mind today, right? Delaney is not an Aries. I know she's a Gemini. I'm an Aries. 'Tis my season of chaos and energy. I am going to read real quick before class starts because this isn't super imperative, but from the social media post that I posted earlier. So if you're watching this at a later time and wanting to take this or stop by the studio sometime, this is kind of what we do in our new moon class. We create a sacred space. So wait, maybe I should wait on this. This is the best. It's just like going by I'm going to wait on this. Here's the thing. This class might be like an hour and 15 minutes because I get chatty and nervous when I'm live. Best Aries around. Oh, thanks, Delaney. If I can just channel my Aries energy into something productive, then it's good. Otherwise, it's all the time. So, but that's fun. I should have brought a water over here. BRB. Talk amongst yourselves. What was that? All of you are too young to know that SNL skit, right? Am I the oldest one in here so far? I think so. Delaney and friends, how is the sound? Samantha, so happy we're doing this. Me too. And that reminds me, I should go. You guys, we're in an Inception live right now. I'm going to live Instagram whilst we are live YouTubing. Hold on, the universe might explode, but at least we went down together. Yeah? Thanks, Delaney. Sounds good. Okay, so here we go. Hey, Muddy Feet Yogis. Emily here, Instagram living my YouTube live. So that's interesting. Here's our people so far. Yay, you can't see them, but they're there. We're getting ready for New Moon Yoga, which starts in 10 minutes. So get your booty here. Bye. Isn't that fun? Oh, that's probably the dorkiest thing I've ever done on multiple cameras before. So you're welcome for that. I hope everybody is able to find a quiet space. I was joking with Megan, with even just those little 10-minute videos in the morning, that like I am just gonna lock myself in my bathroom when I'm at home and shut the door, turn off the lights, and then that's my place of zen. Luckily, I can come here by myself too and teach you guys some classes. Catherine just told me her weird screaming. Hi, Katie. How is everybody feeling? Let's have a check-in. Comment in the comments. Are we hitting our strides? Does it feel still very overwhelming? I know for me personally, trying to think of my daughter and what her schooling is going to look like and all of that is hitting a nerve with me. So this practice of every month being able to set a new intention and really tap in with the universal energy that's happening around us, which is quite interesting. And I'll get into in a minute with Aries season being upon us. We have a lot of franticness, energiness. I'm a doctor and I'm a scientist. I didn't even say that right. That can be harnessed into good. That's the power of an Aries, is the silly joy beginner's mind of an Aries. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. Lisa says, daily dose MFY this morning and several miles outside helped today. Oh, that sounds so good, Lisa. I should have gone outside today and I just didn't. Delaney says, it's different every minute for me. Went to the grocery store and almost had an anxiety attack, but other moments I'm very appreciative of the time I've had to spend myself and my family. Yeah, I hear that, Delaney. It definitely comes in waves and like weird things hit differently, right? Janie says, feeling better than last week, but still working through stress. Good job, Lisa. Oh, you guys are so supportive of each other. The comments might be slightly delayed on my end, so. But we're getting it figured out. This is at the point where I'd be at the front desk checking you all in and giving you your little pieces of paper. So does everybody have a journal or a piece of paper, something to write with? I'll show you my little treats I have with me today. I have my incense going. I burned some sage in here, clear some shit out, some sage and some Palo Santo. Lots of candles, but we'll talk about that with intention setting as well here in a few minutes. Yeah, I do just need to get outside. And my roommate has an elliptical in the basement, so I might just pop on that tomorrow and get some cardio in because I've been missing it. And hanging out with myself is rad and all, but like, I miss my yoga peeps. If you didn't see it, tomorrow our 3 live classes are going to be the daily dose in the morning from 10 to 10:30 with Megan. Then we are doing a live hot power class at 1 p.m. and then a live kids yoga break from 5 to 5:30. And it will be me and my daughter and probably my roommate's niece. So live. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should be a really good time. So tune in. We're going to try to post those schedules every single day, making sure everybody that is here. I'm turning off my phone. I suggest you do the same. Okay. Oh, hey, Lisa, Janie, Delaney. Who else do we have here? I see we have 11 people. Don't be shy. Say hello. We wanted to keep this on YouTube since it's entirely free for us. It's free for you. It's accessible to most people. Zoom has some pricing points and also, what else? Oh, we didn't want to go through our ticketing system. We wanted to keep it as open to all the community as possible. Mendy, hi Mendy, I miss you. Okay, so it is 10 after. Let's go ahead and get started with kind of the intro stuff, because this is about what I would have told you in the lobby anyway if you're coming here to class. So welcome to our new moon yoga class, a little bit differently this time. I love doing these classes. It's a great way to start the new lunar cycle and set new intentions. This cycle particularly is really interesting, being the Aries season, which is can be very chaotic and full of energy already. The new moon is such an interesting thing to be doing right now, because when the moon, we actually can't see the moon when it's the new moon, it's at its darkest point, which is kind of this great philosophy for setting intentions, right? That like even in darkness or even in complicated times, we can try to look for the big picture and use ourselves as that intuition, that driving force to tap into the energy of the moon and what it's about to embark on to become full again, right? I love it. Fantastic. Hey, Megan. So, what you can have around you, anything that makes you feel comfortable. If you need some props during this practice, we don't use a lot of them, but you're welcome to use pillows, blocks, chairs. Books are great block substitutes, or even like gallons of milk if you need some help coming down in pyramid pose. For the moon yoga, we focus a lot on the moon salutation sequence, and then just some focused poses according to the lunar cycle that we're in, what kind of jives with the astrological vibes, if you will. So as I mentioned, we are in Aries season. This is the Aries new moon. And if you're into astrology, you know that Aries is the start of the new year in astrology. So it's the first sign, which means it's the sign of beginnings, fresh starts, new, bold, courageous action. People who are born under this sign often are fiery, full of passion for life, lots of energy, can be aggressive with their nature, and always looking for adventure. We are in the season of being warriors, of being pioneers, of seeking out new paths, which I think is so timely right now, to try to find that balance between calm and progress and optimism, and looking forward to every day as an adventure where we are right now, grounded here. That's the kind of tricky balance of Aries, and Aries season in general is using that energy wisely, not being overreactive and overly aggressive and taking things personally, but to use all that energy, that do-good, silly joy, fierce joy, into something positive and direct it in one wise area. Does that make sense? Is this ringing bells with anybody? You can comment as I'm talking. Sam did her tarot spread. Excited to hear more about Aries new moon and how they connect. Mendy's and Aries. Welcome to the Aries Club. We're crazy and great. What else did I want to say about Aries? So also a little fun tidbit is that right now we're in a 4 degrees of Aries with the moon, meaning that 4 in numerology and astrology represents this feeling of wanting to connect at home with ourselves. Whoa. But like, honestly, like within ourselves, the need to turn inward and use that big fire. Like I was just saying, use that passionate energy coming from inside first. So this kind of feeling in this next lunar cycle of like hunkering down, maybe by choice or we have to, and looking how to find that creativity, that beginner's mind, that new path from a place of really groundedness in ourselves. I find that fascinating. So we're going to talk a little bit about today and in our poses about kind of taking and claiming space, but also balancing that energy, that sometimes aggression, into direction. So it's reminding us to be grounded and deliberate with our actions, with our responses, with our feelings, with how we're connecting with others. So now that we've hit about 7:15, I want you to think about all of that and write an intention for this next lunar cycle. So your intention can be nothing related to Aries. That's totally fine. What I encourage you to do, though, since this is a time of rebirth, of spring, of renewal, of new paths, and especially what we're going through right now, is to focus on a positive present statement. So I am, I have, I know, something that you want to achieve or start anew, perhaps this next lunar cycle, to stay with the Aries kind of vibration and how the universe is speaking to us right now. So I'm going to stop talking. You guys do some writing for a few minutes. Please write in the comments if you have anything you want to share or any questions. It will take just a few minutes here to connect with that. And those that are just tuning in now, we are setting our intentions for the next new moon cycle based on the Aries new moon. So new paths, fierce joy, moving up and out. Aries is all about fire and passion and aliveness. So how can you maybe bring that into your life, but with direction instead of kind of frantic energy? Megan says, I do love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly from my moon deck. Ooh, I like that one. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly, which is perfect for Aries season because it's all about passion. Passion for anything, for life, for a partner, for, being a mother, like anything during this time, connecting with maybe activities that make you feel joyful, even in kind of this darkness of time of a new moon. So we'll spend just a couple of minutes here, more here. In class, we usually have them on little cards like this. You write down your intention and place it in front of your mat and light a candle next to it. So I'm going to do that now. A mantra kind of set that we're going to be coming back to in class are the following, which may help you if you're feeling stuck with an intention. It's, I welcome a new path. I welcome a beginner's mind. I welcome fierce joy. I know how to use my energy wisely. So maybe just ruminating on that. We'll give a few minutes here. Just looking over at the comments. I love that you guys do tarot spreads. I brought an animal deck that I might do an IG live video after this if anybody is interested in drawing animal cards with me because they're great. Okay, so I have my mantra written down. I'm going to go ahead and in class we light our candles. We do this to help cleanse the sacred space that we're creating here and to really set intention, and especially in Aries season, which is a fire sign. Fire is really symbolic for Aries. So technically, if we wanted to really do this right, we should all light our intentions on fire, but I'm not going to tell you to do that. I don't want to be liable for whatever happens on the other end of the screen. So I'm going to put this candle down by my mat with the other ones. And my intention, you don't have to share yours. It says, I am moving fiercely forward, maybe without clear direction, but with big purpose. I know it's a long one, but it just came to me and I like it. So it doesn't have to be long or short or meaningful or whatever. It could be, I would like to make more green smoothies, or I am going to eat green smoothies tomorrow morning. And that's your intention for the rest of the month. Okay, so my mantra is down by my candle. I've got my incense going. I'm all set up here. Fire intentions, that's right. You could say burn it all down to the ground, but don't do that. Make it kind of loving, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna get started with the next phase of our journey here, which is our flow. So I'm going to pull up the playlist. If you missed it earlier, it's in the comments at the very top, or it's in the description of this video is a link to our Spotify playlist. Again, I can't play it here because we'll get copyright strikes. So I'm going to play it with my earbuds though, so that we're all like in this together if you want to join along. Otherwise, I'll verbally cue you through everything. You're welcome to play whatever music you'd like. The playlist is called New Moon, March 24th, 2020, Aries. Starts with a song called Faith's Hymn, and you'll want to put it on not shuffle. Don't shuffle it. We are going to do our 40-minute flow. So come to your mat, and I want you to start facing the front of the room so you can face this way. I'm going to face you so that you can see me in hero pose. So I'm going to start my music, and then I'm going to come back to the mat, and we're going to do this together. So start your music now if you're all synced up. Now for video purposes, I'm going to face this way here. You can face the front of your mat. I'll turn when it's appropriate. So start by closing your eyes in firm pose. So knees together, all the way down through your toes, sitting nice and tall. And start to lengthen your breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, breathe in and out. As we sit here for the first few moments, this is a good time just to bring yourself into the space where you are. Try to let anything in your peripheral vision fade away and softly close your eyes during the entire practice today. And start to think about that intention that you wrote down. What it means to you and what you think you might be able to accomplish with it in the next lunar cycle. Big breath in. Exhale. Plant your right palm and take a big side stretch. Everything about this practice today is slow and deliberate, no rush or urgency. We're getting into the flow, we're clearing our minds, reconnecting with our breath. Inhale as you come up and switch your sides. Left palm down, reach over with your right arm. If you want a little bit more of a bend, you can bend your elbow and reach. But keeping your chest lifted, so don't roll forward, but flat chest forward. And stay with your deep breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Come back up to center. Hands back on your knees. And take seed pose from hero. So scooch back, grab to your heels, and forehead down to the ground. Every exhale, imagine melting down into the ground, really pancaking yourself to the floor. And one more breath here. And slowly come back up. Come to a cross-legged position. And take a second to lift your shoulders up, back, and down. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to take some body rolls. So on your inhale, scoop forward, fill up your belly, your chest, Bring your shoulders all the way up. Hold here. Exhale. Shoulders down. Chest flattens. Belly empties. Belly breath in. Fill up your chest. Lift up your shoulders. Hold them as high as you can. Exhale. Shoulders down. Chest flatten. Belly flatten. Take a few more at your own pace here. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, collapsing. One more. Take child's pose. Palms forward and face the front of the mat down. Take your legs nice and wide behind you, toes point towards each other. Reach forward. Feel the entire length of your arms on the floor. And see if you can hit that space right between your eyebrows, your third eye on the mat. Maybe give it a gentle massage. And start to tap in to your wisdom body, that third eye chakra. What is your intention? Take humble child. So onto your elbows, tuck your palms behind your head. And in your mind, repeat our mantra for class, our focus. I welcome a new path. I welcome a beginner's mind. I welcome fierce joy. I know how to use my energy wisely. One more breath in. And palms down. Come up to tabletop. And take some cats and cows. Drop your belly, cow. Cat, exhale, press the ground away, round and tuck. Good, cat, inhale. And cat, exhale, round, belly button to spine. Cow, one more big inhale. And cat, exhale. Shift forward and backwards. Pushing more pressure onto your wrists, all 10 fingers, and then sliding your hips back. Come back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take whatever extra movements feel good here in your first down dog. Maybe even sitting all damn day. Take some pedals here. Drop that space right between your shoulder blades, closer to your thighs, hips high. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Come up high on your tiptoes, as high as you can, rolling forward slightly. Exhale, press your heels back down. One more, roll all the way up. And back down. Walk your feet forward and take ragdoll. So nice wide stance here, hips are wide. Grab elbow to elbow and swing back and forth. Every exhale, a little bit more go. Check in with your jaw. If you're clenching it, stop. Wiggle it a little bit. Let it hang open slack. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Palms down. Heel toe your feet together. Take a halfway lift and flatten your back forward. So when we're in this position, you want a nice flat back, shoulders down from your ears. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift again, breathe in, and forward fold. Reach up all the way, breathe in, stand up tall. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach all the way up. And bring your hands to standing mountain. Breathe here. In. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Start with our moon salutations. Starting with half moon. Reach up. Interlace your fingers. Standing nice and tall, point your fingers out. Reach up. And bend to the right. So I'm going to face you if you're looking at the video. Now I made this playlist full of some happy songs too, if you're listening right now. Keep bending here, out through your hip, feet together. Come up to your center and down to your left. Stay with your breath and start to tap into that energy, that Aries energy, that anything is possible. New paths are emerging every day. Come up tall and take your back bend. So maybe bring your hands to your low back if that's what you need, a little extra support here. Otherwise, arms up like you're reaching up and over a beach ball. Hips forward. Good, come back up to straight spine and forward fold. Good, halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up, fill up. Come to one-legged standing mountain. Right leg up. Knee to hip height, toes flexed forward. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Now with our moon salutations, we move all around the mat. Slow and deliberate. First pose, goddess. Open up to the right. Take your feet wide and come down in a goddess squat. So toes out at about 45-degree angles. Move those out of the way. Arms cactus. Sink in a little bit lower. Tuck your pelvis straight down. Goddess pose. Take shoulder twists to drop your hands to your thighs. Right shoulder down first. See if you can keep that goddess squat looking over your left. Really take up room and space in this practice. This is all about abundance. Other shoulder down. Claiming our space and knowing that we're ready for what's coming the next month. Get back to center and reach it. So reach towards the front of your mat. Staying in goddess, yes you can. And reach towards the back of your mat. Reaching here, staying with that breath in and out. Big breath in. Back to goddess. 5-pointed start. Stretch your legs straight. Arms out to the sides. And really stretch as wide as you can here. Close your eyes and breathe in. Exhale. In this pose, we practice bellows breath. So big breath in as your arms extend out. And then a quick exhale as you come hands to heart center. Good, breathe in, stretch. Out. So we're breathing in, accepting all of that new energy, new moon energy and intentions. And then letting go of what we don't need. Get it out. 3 more. In. Out. 2. Out. Last one, biggest breath here. Let go what you don't need. Breathe, hands at heart center. Arms back out. Take warrior two lunge towards the back of the room. Good. Weight lengthen your width and take triangle. So straighten that front leg, bump your hips back, reach and tilt. Triangle. Look straight up like you're in between two panes of glass here. If you need a small bend in your knee, go for it. I tend to hyperextend my knee here, so I have to keep a little soft bend going. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up and take a low lunge to the back of the room. So palms down, up on your toes behind you, strong back leg. And take crescent lunge. So come on up. Strong arms forward. If you're practicing with the mirror to your side, check in that mirror that your leg is popped up behind you, shoulders down, pressing through your toes, knee stacked right on top of your ankle. Breathe here, in, out. Pyramid pose. Keep your arms up, straighten your front leg, hop your back foot forward. Straight legs to begin with. Square off your hips, even them. Reach up here, fold at your waist, flat back. Once you hit about halfway down, take another breath and then fold the rest of the leg. Take that bend in your knee when you need it, and maybe use a block for support here. On your exhale, see if you can drop a little lower, tuck your chin, forehead to knee, maybe frame your foot with your grip. You should feel this evenly in both feet, so check in with your back heel. Where's it at? Press it down. Breathe in and out. Take a little halfway lift, but keep your fingertips low. And then move into low crescent lunge. So bend your front leg, lay down your back leg, and arch your back as you come up. Breathe in. Good, hands back down, exhale. One more reach back. Inhale, reach. Stay here on your exhale. One more breath. And palms back down in front. Skandasana, keep the bent front leg, pivot. So left heel up, bent front leg, hands at center if you can. If this makes your shoulders collapse, don't do it. Maybe use a block up to your side or books in front of you. Keep your chest lifted and stay with your breath. We've moved halfway around the mat. You can guess where we're probably going next. Maybe keep your right hand at center and look up with your left hand. For balance, you can put that right hand down. Stay strong, stay calm, and connect with that breath inside, that fire inside. One more breath in. Move to Malasana. So drop your hand to the center. Take a wide squat, wide yogi squat. Chest up, hands at center. If you need a block, like I do, put one right here underneath your bum and sit. This should be a restful pose. Hip opener, so use the insides of your elbows to really press your knees open. Hands at center, press, feel your wrists strengthen. Maybe close your eyes, slow your heart rate. Reconnect. I welcome a new path. I welcome a beginner's mind. I welcome fierce joy. And I know how to use my energy wisely. Plant your palms down, move your block if you have one. Take Skandasana, other side. Right leg out, left leg bent, hands at heart center. On a block, maybe you don't come as low. Left palm down, right arm up. Breathe in and out. One more breath. On your exhale, drop your palm, and we're moving into low crescent. So pivot over that front leg. Back leg comes all the way down. Lean back, arch. Good. Palms down on your exhale. Slow and deliberate. Inhale, come back up, arch. Stay here on your exhale. One more breath in, and palms back down. Moving into pyramid. Start with your low lunge, come up to crescent. Stay here on your exhale. Reach up. Exhale. Pop your back foot forward. Straighten that front leg. Arms are up. On your exhale, fold at your waist. Flat back. When you reach halfway down, breathe in, reach forward, and then come the rest of the way. This side might feel completely different. It probably will. Okay, press both heels into the mat. Adjust your stance if needed. You can take that soft bend in your left knee. And on your next exhale, drop your head more. See if you can take more weight, more stress out of your neck. One more breath. Exhale. Take a low lunge. So shifting forward on the left foot. Pop up on your toes on your right. Low lunge up to crescent lunge. Breathe here. Warrior two, flip your back foot. Lunge. Claim your width here. Really stretch your arms wide. Pressing out through your back right foot and your left foot evenly. Knee right on top of your ankle. And then take triangle. So straighten that front leg. Bump your hip back. Reach forward. Triangle. Left side. Like you're in between two panes of glass, you can look right up at your thumb. If you want to block here for a little bit more spine support, feel free. Soft bend in your knee. If you tend to hyperextend or lock that out, listen to your body. Pain is bad, so take what you need, leave the rest. One more breath in. One more breath out. Come up to 5-pointed star. So toes out, 45-degree angle. Arms out nice and wide. Slight angle is good. And we're going to do our bellows breaths again. So big breath in, reach wide. Press it out. 4 more. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. Big breath in. Take in all the energy that we're creating right now together. Get rid of what you don't need. Good. One breath here. Exhale. Reach out on your breath in and take goddess again. Coming back to home base. Elbows tilted straight down. Cactus arms. Come a little bit lower. Yes, you can. Stay with your deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take your reach to the back first this time. Stay in goddess. Maybe even come a little bit lower. I know you can. Breathe in. And out. Other side. Nice and slow. Big stretches here. Inhale. Exhale. Arm back down. Do your shoulder twist to the back of the mat first. See if you can look over your right shoulder and keep your hips dropped a little bit more. Instead of rocking forward, chest high. Inhale. Switch your shoulder towards the front of your mat. Breathe in. And out. One more breath. Exhale all the way. Coming back Up to goddess. Up to 5-pointed star. Drop your arms, take a warrior 2 bend in your front knee. Flat foot to the back right. Then swing your back foot up to standing mountain. Slow and controlled. Good. Facing the front of the room. We're breathing right here. We're done with our moon salutations. We're going to close out with the standing moon sequence. Feet together. Arms down. Take a breath here. I'll turn to face you. You can keep standing to the front of your mat. Reach up. Hands together, pointer fingers out, bend down to the right. So right shoulder's down, left hip out. Long crescent moon-like shape here. Breathe in. Exhale. Come back up to center. And other side. Shoulder out. Pop that right hip out even further. Squeeze your arms a little bit harder. And stay with your breath in. And out. One more breath. Exhale. Come back up to center. And bring your hands to your low back. Breathe in. Hips forward. Breathe in. And out. Come back up to center. And forward fold all the way down. Take a little halfway lift. And forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up all the way. Step back to warrior one. So foot flat behind you. Launch forward with your knee, chest high. Warrior two. We're doing a mini little warrior sequence here where the Aries energy is all about warrior, all about strength. Hold a little deeper in warrior two. Exhale. Back to warrior one. Facing forward, drop those shoulders. Warrior three, launch forward on your left foot. Flex that right foot back behind you, reaching forward. Stay here. One more. Drop back down, warrior one. Come to standing mountain, top of your mat. Other side, arms up. Step back to warrior one. Chest forward. Bend in your right knee, knee over ankle. Big breath in. And out. Inhale. Warrior three, launch forward, stay strong. Connect with that pit in your belly, that energy in your core. Squeeze and look forward. You're strong behind you, strong in the past, strong forward. Bring your fingers together. Feel the energy shoot forward. Breathe in. Back to warrior one. Warrior two. Use the width of your mat. Sink in a little bit wider here. Breathe in. And out. One more breath. Back to warrior one. Chest forward. Pop your toes. And back to standing mountain. Reach up, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up, fill up. Arms down at your sides, standing mountain. Then keep facing the front of your mat. And this time, we're taking tree. So take your right foot and put it anywhere on your left leg. That could look down here. Toes by your ankles, up by your knee, or higher, wherever you are. Know that there is no such thing as perfection. Only you, and you are powerful. If you're listening to the music. Start with your hands at heart and center. And this time I'm going to ask you to do something a little different in tree, is smile. Part of what this season teaches us is to laugh, to stay strong, courageous, brave, all of those good things, but with a heart of joy and energy and passion for life. So smile and stay. Take one more big breath here. Exhale, feet together, arms down. And maybe take a second to shake it out. And then other side. Maybe this side is feeling something different today. Maybe you feel a little bruised, a little broken, a little sore this week. That's all right. We're going to smile anyway, hands to center. Start at center, ground yourself first, take care of yourself first, show joy and kindness to yourself first. And then you'll have the opportunity to help others, to be there for others. So if you're studying with yourself, I'm clearly not today, then see where your arms can go, how you can grow. Back to center. I fell out in case no one's looking. And hands down, exhale. Shake it out for a minute here. And take a big breath in, reach all the way up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come to a seat. So just a comfortable seat on your mat. And we are going to work on 3 passes of bridge and wheel. So the fun thing about Aries season as well, there's a lot of talk of fire. So breath of fire, or lion's breath, or bellows breath that we were doing earlier, these big releases of energy can actually help you feel more calmed down. If you're feeling a little lethargic, breath can really change things around. So I encourage you to find what works for you. For me, that big reach open bellows breath really helps center me, but it may be overwhelming for someone else. So experiment with some different types of breath and take that throughout your day. Grab a block if you have one at home. If you don't have one at home, you can use a pillow for support. Or a bolster if you have one of those, or a rolled up towel. But we're going to take supported bridge first. So lay down all the way on your mat, feet flat down, and take your piece of support right underneath your sacrum. Was that spot right between your tailbone and your low back. Take Savasana arms here, and what that means is kind of tuck your shoulders under, arms out at your sides. And breathe here. Feet flat on the ground. Pelvis is slightly lifted, but we're like gravity doing the work here. Breathe in. Start to slow your heart rate, maybe reconnect with your intention for the beginning of class. One more breath here. On your exhale, remove your block. Bring your bum flat down to the mat. And we'll take second pass at bridge. So feet flat on the ground, palms at your sides. We move on our exhale. Big breath in. On your exhale, lift your hips. Chest towards your chin, not chin towards your chest. Keep pressing. One of the reasons we choose bridge and wheel for an Aries type of season is that it's a huge belly chest opener. It's a brave pose and one that a lot of us are a little hesitant to try. So I encourage you tonight, no one's watching, it's just you. So on the third pass here, try a wheel. I'm still kind of recovering from my surgery, so my wheel looks a lot different now than it used to a couple months ago. And that's okay, it's all progress. It's ups and downs, it's ebbs and flows, right? Just like life. One more big breath in. And back down to your mat. So if you'd like to try wheel on this one, pop your hands up by your ears. Fingertips will be facing forward on your mat. Big breath in. On your exhale, press up. And no matter where you are, bridge or wheel, practice lion's breath. Big breath in. Tongue out, exhale. Breathe in. Lion's breath. It feels so powerful. Breathe in. Last one. Come down nice and slow, especially if you're in wheel. Good job, guys. Whew. Butterfly stretch. Bring your feet together, knees out. Let's chill with some Beach Boys right now. I promise I won't sing the whole thing. Place one hand on your belly, one hand to your heart. Slow your breath. And really connect with how it feels in your body. In through your belly, fills up. Your chest fills up, side to side, ribs expanding. And on your exhale, everything collapsing, melting. Bring your knees back together and drop them both off to the right. Taking a supine twist. Left arm up to your side. Look over your left shoulder. If you want a little bit of extra pull in your bottom half, take that bottom ankle, so your right ankle, your right heel, and press down on your left knee. Now that sounds kind of complicated. Take the bottom, put it on the top, so you press a little bit lower. Use your arms however you'd like them. And breathe right here. One more breath in. On your exhale, come back up to center. And then drop them both off to the left. Right arm out. Take that bottom twist how you like it and look over your right shoulder. And breathe. One more breath in. Back to center. Hug your knees into your stomach. Then squeeze here. Head to knees up into a tiny ball. Maybe rock side to side. Your little hips, you circle. And then take happy baby. So reaching for the insides of your feet, pulling your knees down towards the ground. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Exhale, bring your legs back together and just come up to a comfortable seat. Take your block. Mine has lost its way back here. For legs up the wall. Nope, I lied. Not legs up the wall yet. Take down dog. Come to a comfortable down dog for me, however you want to get there. Nice and slow. And kick your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Pull it through for half pigeon. Cross it in front of you. Lay that left leg down flat as you can behind you. Lift your chest on your inhale. On your exhale, fold. However is comfortable for you. This is where we start to practice surrender and gratitude in our practice. When we're folded over like this, especially in heavy hip poses, some weird thoughts, judgments, stories, agreements can pop up. I encourage you to use your inhales as kind of like a I see you, like I see you thought on my inhale. And I'm letting you go on your exhale. So a practice of acknowledgement, even a slight gratitude there, but then letting go what doesn't serve. One more breath here. Exhale, come up to tall arms. Pop your left toes behind you and take yourself back to down dog. So maybe kicking your right leg up first, placing it down. And then three-legged dog left side. Cross your leg underneath of you. Right leg flat and down. On your exhale, fold. This is an excellent pose to use props for if you have a pain in your knee. You can take this wider, stay up taller. You can use a pillow or a block underneath your glutes. Or if this is really painful on your knees, you can flip onto your back and take a figure four stretch, which I'll demonstrate here. Coming onto your back, figure four, and pulling it into your body. No matter where you are, two more big breaths in, out, big inhale, exhale, or waterfall, or legs up the wall. If you have a wall near you, put your legs straight up. Otherwise, use that block, that pillow, maybe that book to get your legs straight up. We're going to stay here for about a minute. Feet above your heart, no effort, or at least the least amount of effort possible here. So that means you take a little bend in your knees. Do so. Then take one more big breath here. On your exhale, bend your legs low. Feet in a resting position. This is the part of our new moon flow. Right, turn off all the lights. It's just us and your candles and our guided meditation. So get comfy. Whatever that means for you at home right now, get there. And I am going to read you a guided meditation specifically for this season, this time of our lives. And I hope that you find it as helpful as I did. This was adapted from let me change my mic settings here. If you guys can still hear me, somebody say something in the comments real quick. I'm going to keep talking now. So I adapted this offline from these Astro Twins. I'll link to their website below. So find a comfy spot. We're just going to go through about a 10-minute, thanks Meg, guided meditation. So wherever you are, maybe you're laying on the ground, let yourself go big with your arms, with your legs. If you're in a chair, get any wiggles out, get in your comfy position, get a pillow on your lap, maybe a kitty on your lap. Or maybe you're locked in your bathroom in a bathtub with a glass of wine. That's okay too. Just get comfy. So let's start by gently closing your eyes. Turn off your phone, unless you're listening on a phone. Give yourself the gift of your own presence in this meditation. We're focusing our intention on approaching everything throughout Aries season with a beginner's mind. This season is all about fresh starts, true leadership, and boldly taking initiative in your life, no matter what area that means. It's all about adopting a spirit of adventure towards new experiences and challenges and leaving the fear-based what ifs in the past. Start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and out how you wish. Good, another inhale. And exhale. As you're inhaling, visualize that you're inhaling the peaceful, positive, energized energy that is all around you, both in your current physical space and here with each other. As you're exhaling, anything that does not serve your greatest good is leaving your body with your breath. Any constriction, any fatigue, any aches or pains are leaving your body with your breath. Continue breathing deeply in and out as we do a full body relaxation. If your mind wanders, come back to your breath. Visualize a beautiful red light that represents the fiery spirit of Aries. Imagine the beautiful red light is coming into the top of your head at the crown chakra, moving from above to below into every part of your body. This light touches and instantly heals and relaxes. Visualize the light moving down your face, relaxing all of the muscles in your face and your jaw. Moving into your neck muscles, releasing. See and feel the light moving into your traps, to your shoulders, to your biceps, your triceps, your forearms, wrists, all the way down to your hands and your fingers. See and feel the healing power of this energy with this red light moving to the back of your body, relaxing your upper back, your middle back, your lower back, your buttocks, your entire back. You are melting into wherever you are sitting, wherever you are laying, wherever you are. Use the energy of this light moving to the front of your body to relax the muscles in your chest, moving down your side body to your obliques, relaxing all of your internal organs there and feeling the relaxation moving into your hips. Relaxing the big muscles of your thighs and hamstrings, moving down to your knee, your shins, your calves, sore ankles, all the way down to your feet. Visualize this beautiful, energizing red light and circling the outside of your body, knowing that no harm can come through this light, only inspired energy. Repeat to yourself, I welcome a beginner's mind. When you relax from the top of your head to the tip of your toes, it is now easy for you to visualize with perfect clarity. Visualize how you can make the most of this season, to take the initiative even if you don't normally do so. Repeat in your mind, I welcome a new path. Allow yourself to shine boldly. Aries is a sign of the solo star, unafraid of being in the spotlight. So visualize yourself moving in a bold new direction. Meeting the unknown as a pioneer, a warrior. When we step into courage, when we bravely shine, we allow others to do the same. Allowing this illumination of spirit makes room for joy. Repeat to yourself and smile here. I welcome fierce joy. Unleash your inner child and get motivated to take control. Consciously dial up that childlike energy of your pure bliss body connection by doing something silly. Think of the last silliest thing that you did, without judgment, just because it made you laugh, just because it made you feel good. Aries is not self-conscious. On your exhales, release any fearful thoughts. What will they think of me? Inhale, acknowledge those thoughts. Exhale, let that shit go. Let your inner child emerge this season and give yourself the gift of creating joy in new ways, or perhaps old ways that you've forgotten. Embrace the unknown, one breath at a time. Take this lunar cycle to lean into unknown paths, knowing how to use that Aries energy wisely. Stay here for a few moments in this place of joyful reflection. Connect with your intention and how it might weave into this next season. Start to bring some awareness back to your body. Maybe how you're sitting, how your clothes feel against your skin. And if you're lying down, come to a comfortable seat, eyes closed. Let's take 3 big cleansing breaths here together. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. Last one. Exhale. Let's repeat our mantra one more time. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Hands to center. I welcome a new path. I welcome a beginner's mind. I welcome fierce joy. I know how to use my energy wisely. We'll take 3 ohms here together. It's just going to be me on this side. Ready? Thank you for joining us tonight. It was such a pleasure to do this with you. I can't wait to have you guys back in the studio. Thank you for allowing us to hold this virtual space for you and for showing up no matter what. Together we say, Namaste. And now you can blow out your candle. Thanks everybody for such an amazing no sweat yoga. Look, I'm all like blissed in. I don't even know what I'm talking about. New moon yoga. If you live locally and you thought this was rad, please come in person because the energy of having so many people here is fantastic. Let's see what people said. Emily, that guided meditation was so good. It even relaxed my pup to the point she started snoring. Aww. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad that you found it helpful. And of course, this will be recorded and saved. So even if it's not the new moon, you can always come back. Again, tomorrow we have our daily dose from Megan at 10 a.m. We have a hot power class at 1 p.m. Yay! And then I will be here with 1 or 2 children to do a live little half an hour kids yoga class from 5 to 5:30. So anything could happen on that one. But we figured 5 o'clock's a good time to tell your children to stop being crazy, put them in front of YouTube, and do some yoga with us. Yeah? Okay. Delaney, yes, I will post the mantra part online. I'll put it here in the description and then I'll put it on a social post. Thank you for the idea. Okay, bye. Have a good night, everyone. We love you. Hope you're all staying happy and healthy. And remember, we can do this. It's Aries season. We have energy. We're going to find new ways to live life to the fullest. As an adventurer, this is not going to get us down. We're only going to come up with more creations, more art, more love, more awesomeness. I love Aries season. Okay, bye. And bye again, because I don't know how to do this.